Hey, my name is Phil from funnelscene.com. In this Clickfunnels 2.0 review, I want to share with you exactly what Clickfunnels is, how it works, and by the end of this video, you should know if it's right for you. And if you are thinking about getting started with Clickfunnels, they have got a 14-day trial, and I'll leave a link to that in the description. And if you use that link, you'll also be helping support the channel. And as a thank you, I'll give you a bonus training exclusive to referrals only, teaching you how you can use Clickfunnels even faster to get the best possible result. Okay, so first of all, what is Clickfunnels? Well, it is an online software company which allows its users to quickly and easily create sales funnels to sell either their services, their products, or even host their own courses online. Now, the cool thing about this is they've been around since 2014, which back then no one really even knew what a sales funnel was. So not only have they created this amazing technology, but they've also educated majority of online marketers about sales funnels. And needless to say, they grew extremely quickly as they have a great marketing team as well. But just recently, in fact, October 2022, they launched Clickfunnels 2.0, which is probably what you are going to see if you get started. And Clickfunnels 2.0 is a little bit different to the original Clickfunnels 1. Now, the way I see it is there have been so many software companies in these last 2 years start appearing online, and these are all-in-one marketing platforms. So not only can you create sales funnels, host your own courses, and sell products online, but it also includes things like email marketing, affiliate programs, website builders. You've also got CRM. You've also got a bunch of automations and everything in between. So it's almost like Clickfunnels launched Clickfunnels 2.0 to keep up. Now, the good thing about this is I've been playing with Clickfunnels 2.0 over the weekend, and I have to say there are some very good things about Clickfunnels 2.0 versus all of the other software out there, but there are also some negatives. So let's go ahead and start digging into all of these different features and price points and things like that so you know exactly what it's about. So first, let's go to the pricing tab because they have got some brand new plans to go with the brand new software. And you can see we've got 3 different plans: Basic, Pro, and Funnel Hacker. Now, right off the bat, they have increased their price. It used to be $97 per month, and now their lowest tier is actually $147 if you're paying monthly. The next thing to think about is they've actually reduced the amount of features, but they've also added brand new ones. So what I'm talking about specifically here is you're only allowed to have one domain inside of your Clickfunnels account on the lowest plan. Now, this might not sound like a big problem if you've only got one brand or if you're only running one type of marketing sort of campaign, I guess you can say, from your own brand. But for most users, they have maybe multiple courses, multiple products, which they want to host on multiple domains. So you've either got to decide to go straight to the Pro at $197 or the Funnel Hacker for $297. And that's another thing to talk about right there. On the Funnel Hacker, their highest plan at $297, you actually only get 9 domains. So it's kind of interesting, and we'll come back to that in a little second. Now, one good thing that I'm going to say about Clickfunnels 2.0 is they've included email marketing. So you used to be able to integrate with your third-party platform, or you could actually pay the top plan, which is the backpack in Clickfunnels 1. This would allow you to then include email marketing, but you had to bring your own SMTP, something like Mailgun, where now they actually have their own SMTP built in. So no matter what plan you are, you can actually use email functionality. So massive Pro actually including email functionality, con having only one domain, and con being more expensive. Now, just to let you know how this sort of compares to other all-in-one marketing platforms online, you would consider this to be a more expensive pricing structure versus a lot of its competitors. Yeah, it's got all of these features, which is pretty cool, but I mean, $147 on the lowest plan. You don't even get access to hosting your own affiliate programs and things like that. So to be honest, I think it's probably a little bit too expensive for what they're offering. But continuing forward, if you want to have your own affiliate program inside of Clickfunnels 2.0, you will have to be on the Pro plan, which is $197 per month. But then you can include things like share funnels and the liquid theme editor, bits and pieces like that. And then finally, we've got the funnel hacker plan, which is $297 a month. You can have 20,000 students, 200,000 contacts, affiliate program, advanced analytics, and everything like that. So overall, I personally think it's probably a little bit too expensive for what they're offering. I will talk about other ClickFunnels alternatives in another video. We can go through different things like pricing. So check out the channel if you want to have a look at that. But this is the basic pricing, and let's actually get into the dashboard and look at what it's all about. Alright, so this is the Clickfunnels 2.0 dashboard. I've quickly created an account that I've been playing with over the weekend, so I've got some sort of info in here, but I have to admit I love the dashboard inside of here. It's clean, it's modern, it's easy to navigate, and it just feels like a premium product. Now, one thing I want to say right off the bat that I'm kind of confused about is most people that are ClickFunnels users, they probably create funnels, email campaigns, and host their own courses. But if you look on the left, you've got here site, which would be your website. You've got funnels, products, orders, contacts, analytics, marketing, sales, settings. It's like, where is the short code or where is the link to online courses? To find it, it took me a little while. You have to come to site, and then inside of the sub tab, we have down here courses. To me, this just seems a little bit mind-boggling, as most people sell courses online with ClickFunnels, but regardless, it's there. But this is how you get around, right? We have, first of all, your site, which is basically your website. Now, I have to admit something pretty interesting about ClickFunnels. Back in the day with ClickFunnels 1, their whole motto was you don't want a website, you want a funnel. And they've changed their tune, right? It's now getting people to your website. So I love how they're, I guess, keeping up with all the other players in the industry by saying now you need a website. So I just thought that was pretty funny. But if you want to build your website, you can easily do so inside of the overview tab. This is where you can explore the different themes. I won't go right into detail, but they're all really well built. They're all mobile optimized, and it's just a very good experience. And it's all using the funnel builder, which I'll go to in a second as well. You can host your own blogs. You can have a customer center, host things like your support tickets. It's a very well polished platform when it comes to building a website. Now, on the left here, we have funnels, but we've also got funnels here. This is kind of why I'm confused, right? It just takes you to this tab, even if you click here. But inside of the funnel tabs, this is where you can go ahead and start building your funnels. Same thing again, except they've upgraded the new experience, and I really, really like it. So what I'll do instead of building a new funnel is I'll open this test funnel that I created over the weekend and show you what it's all about. So this is the new initial step of a funnel, and this is the canvas builder. This is where you can actually see the steps inside your funnel. And I really, really like this, because if you had, say, a 10-step funnel, you would see all of the steps on the left, and then you can quickly scroll up and down to go to the certain page you want to work on, and then you can edit it inside of the builder. It just gives a better context to what the funnel actually is and how the funnel actually looks. So very impressed with this. If you want to add in new pages, just come into whichever part of the funnel that you want to build, click on the plus, and you can choose either a conditional split path, you can split test as well, and you can visually see how those look, or you can just go create a new page, which you can go build from all of their different templates inside of here, which is pretty nice. You've also got my funnel templates as well if you want to choose them from your own funnel. So it's pretty cool. Now, one thing that always annoyed me about other funnel builders was you'd have to first get your initial page, you'd edit it, put in all of your custom settings, sizes, everything like that. And then to go build another page, you would have to choose that specific type of funnel step to make it work. But now with ClickFunnels, you don't need that. You can simply duplicate the step and you can put in any element you want. It doesn't have to be set as the type of page you're building, which is really good. I also like that about it. So you can clone a page, you can add in the elements you need. It doesn't have to be one specific type of page. Now let's go into the editor to actually see what this is like. I've got one little gripe about the editor, but apart from that, it's really nice. So here is the editor here. We're just loading a little bit longer than usual, but regardless, it's loading, which is good. And at the top, this is our new options that we have. Now, interestingly, they've added their info step here. So if you were a developer, you could actually add in different types of coding and things like that. And here, interesting, it's still loading, which is maybe I'll refresh the page. So maybe there's some bugs that need to be wrinkled out already. Right, there we go. It's working now. And I guess that is going to be the theme with Clickfunnels 2.0. They were a polished product with Clickfunnels 1. With 2, they've tried to add probably too many things and make it really fancy. And there's always times where I either have to refresh the page, re-enter all the info, rebuild something for it to actually work. It's kind of frustrating. So one negative there. But on the left, we've also got the funnel, which we've talked about in the previous step, and you can quickly go between pages, which I really like. Once again, as you can see, it works pretty well now, which is nice. But going back to what we had, here is the info step. We've also got layouts. If you want to drop in columns, you've got things like my assets, which is different blocks. We've got a pop-up, you've got coding, and you've also got settings. Now, one thing I find very bizarre is they haven't included an elements section or an elements tab, right? So if you want to actually add an element somewhere, I was looking for quite a while before I figured it out. You have to go to an element to add in an element, and then it brings up all of your different elements. It's so bizarre how they've made it like this, but that's the way to find your element. So once again, a bit of a weird way that they've created it. In my mind, that's a negative just because I wasted time trying to find it. I love the funnel section here. The builder is still the same. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Just weird how they haven't added in the elements tab. So you get the idea with ClickFunnels. It's very easy. It's drag and drop. You've got all your settings here. Everything is good, just like it's always been. So I won't spend too much longer on the funnel building section, but we'll go back now and we will carry on to the next thing. So we've also got pages. These are pages inside of your website. You can add in things like terms and conditions. There's lots of templates and themes and funnel pages, site steps, all of that. You've also got URL redirects. But let's go into courses. This is where things get a little bit weird. And honestly, I looked at building an online course. I looked at so many different tutorials, and it isn't so easy, right? It isn't like ClickFunnels 1. It used to be such a simple process. They've just gone ahead and made it very complicated. So let me show you what I mean. So let's go create a new course. We will create just a basic course here. You've also got the nested, which I don't recommend you start with. So this course can just be called the test course, okay? Like so. And I'll go ahead, click create course. Nice and easy. You think it's just going to build a nice structure for you. And then this is where things get confusing. So we've got our course outline. You're like, this is great. Like you've got your lessons, modules. Okay, it's a good starting point. So let's go in and actually add in some content. So we'll go to lesson 1. We'll go click edit content, and we'll go and try to add in some content into our brand new course. And this is where things get slightly strange. This actually took me such a long time to figure out. I wish they would have just made it a bit easier, but let me show you what I mean. Once again, a little bit slow to load. So I'll just pause the video and let this wait. Okay, so we've finally got that loading, which is good. Just waiting now for the visual builder to load. But on the left here, we've got the change editor context, right? So we've got all your different products and things you can edit. Now, I believe you can go between your entire website and pages, products and things like that in here. But coming back to what I was actually talking about, when I first came to this page, when I tried to edit that one lesson, I was expecting this to be where you would put the contents of that particular lesson. But then I saw this thing here. You don't have dynamically replaced content in this lesson page template. You can add it by editing the template page. Kind of confusing. So I went to edit template. So it brought up now the template editor, which is actually here next to course. Okay. And then I was like, this is perfect. This is what I was expecting. I tried to start going in and actually editing the video to drop in my link to the course content, but this isn't where you do it, right? This is just a template. So it's really confusing how they've actually done this. But what I suggest you do is go ahead, click on add element, right? And then come inside here and look up dynamic, okay? And they have here content body, right? And if you drop that in down below, this is where you can actually add in different parts to the course. So go ahead and save that. And this is here if you ever need it. It's not going to show if you don't. Now, this is one of those things that kind of annoyed me with ClickFunnels, right? They don't even make it easy to find the dynamic box, right? If it's saying add in dynamic content, then you should have it more easier to find than just saying content body under a dynamic slot. I don't know, it's something that I find kind of confusing. They've just made it harder than it needs to be. And now if you wanted to add any additional info that's not within just the video or the button, now inside of the left, this is where you can add in those sections. Let's just say you wanted to add in some content. Let's just say it's a full page, one column. If you wanted to add in, I don't know, some audio to a specific page, this is where you can actually add it in now. Okay, so I don't know. It's all just a little bit strange how they've done it. And if you want to learn how they actually, or how you can actually create your course content, I'll just leave this page here. Now you've to add in like videos and things like that. Under the lesson you want to add it to, you come to edit settings. And now on edit settings, this is where you can add in your video. Now, given and granted, they did actually add in video hosting to ClickFunnels. Before you had to use third party like YouTube or Vimeo or Wistia. Now they actually have video hosting in ClickFunnels. That's great. But you've made it just so confusing how to actually add it in. I wish they'd just make it a little bit more easier to use. What I loved about the version 1 builder, it was drag and drop. You could add in videos, you could add in text, you could add in buttons, whatever it needed, you could add it in. But now you've got to come to the settings tab for each one to add in your video content. Then if you want to add in anything underneath it, you've got to come into the edit content page to open the visual builder, and you can't even see what's above it or below it. It's just a little bit confusing. I know all of the ClickFunnels affiliates out there rave about how awesome ClickFunnels 2.0 is. I just think they've made it a little bit harder than it needs to be. But anyway, that is how you do it. But that is the page builder. Apart from that, the courses load great. It's a really nice user experience, right? But I just find the whole building process slightly bizarre. Anyway, that is courses. That's all I really wanted to talk about. A lot of people would be confused, so hopefully it makes sense. Inside domains, this is where you can see your domains. Once again, you only get one on the basic plan for 147. Kind of weird. And then we've got here URLs. If you want to create your own URLs or send people URLs, you've got them inside here as well. Now, apart from that, you've got products. If you want to create a course, you want to sell the course, you have to create a product for selling the course. You can see I've had it here and just linked it to this, linked it to the digital asset course, right? You can see there. Super easy. We've got orders, contacts, right? The contacts is pretty good. I do like it. It's more of like a mini CRM. They are saying they're bringing out a CRM, which absolutely cracks me up, and e-commerce. The fact that they were all about only funnels in the beginning, now they've pretty much tried to catch up with everyone else, is quite bizarre. The CRM just, that just makes me laugh. That it sounds like they're trying to catch up with platforms like Go High Level or something, which is pretty interesting. But contacts, this is what it looks like. It's got a nice little CRM sort of thing here. You can see what they've actually been doing in terms of where they've been clicking inside of your business. They've also seen what they've actually paid, their billing, enrollments, things like that, orders. So it's quite nice. I do like it. Analytics is very good as well. You've got live reporting, live view, where you can see where people are actually clicking. You can see which exact page they're going at. It's strange how they haven't actually got the user's name there. But that's there. Marketing is here, which is really good as well. Once again, you can add in your own domain to the platform. You can then create as many email addresses that you want to send from ClickFunnels. They'll host it for you. That's an absolutely amazing feature that they've added. The workflow builder is not too bad either. Slightly confusing. They are missing like some very simple things. So first of all, you start with a trigger. So it could be something like a form, which funnel, which page, things like that. Then you've got tags. You can send emails. You've got delays. One thing I thought was really interesting is conditional split path. One of the first ones that people sort of focused on was if a person clicked on a link in an email. And interestingly, they don't actually have that condition here. They've got tags like declined products. They've got first name, last name, purchase products, all these things, but they haven't got if they clicked a certain link in email, which is kind of strange. They do have viewed funnel step though, so I guess you can manipulate that somehow. But to add in emails is very easy. Come inside here, choose whichever template you want. It's the same builder once again. So I do like the automation functionality. Just strange once again how they didn't have simple actions and triggers and things like that. You've also got your statistics as well, which is pretty cool. But once again, that's the workflow builder. You've also got broadcast and email templates. And then finally, we have here sales. And they've got this thing here, payments AI, I haven't played with yet, so I'm not going to talk about. But that is basically Clickfunnels 2.0. My honest review, my honest opinion about Clickfunnels 2.0. I feel like they are nervous about how the market's shifting. They started off with, once again, massive traction. They were a household name. Everyone started learning about sales funnels. Everyone heard the term sales funnels, thought of ClickFunnels. But all of a sudden, in around 2020, a lot of other players entered the industry, and that's where things started getting shaken up, right? There was a lot more platforms for a lot less cost, which were offering more features, functionality, and a lot became a lot easier. So ClickFunnels, of course, pivoted to 2.0. And there's been some interesting feedback. I'm not going to say if it's good or bad, but I do think there are probably better platforms out there now. I'll leave my favorite 2 down below. So if you want to go ahead and check those out, you can watch the videos and things like that. But overall, ClickFunnels 2.0, I love the new interface. It is great. I love the funnel canvas. Amazing. It's a little bit buggy, I have to admit. The course builder is kind of annoying, kind of buggy as well. And the pricing plans are a little bit overpriced, but it is still a very polished product. Once again, one of the best things about ClickFunnels is the community and their resources, right? All of Russell Brunson's books are incredible. All of his trainings are amazing. And just the whole marketing experience is great. Software is starting to fall behind though, unfortunately. But that is it. That is my ClickFunnels 2.0 review. Hopefully it has given you some insight about ClickFunnels. It is still an amazing platform. There are just a lot of competitors out there. Now, if you liked this video, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. If you have any questions, let me know in the description, or if you are a ClickFunnels user, let me know what you think about the platform. I'm sure I stood on a few users' toes. But that is it, guys. That is my ClickFunnels 2.0 review. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe. That's it from me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.